Hey, Fish and Wildlife, welcome to our next video installment on laws and regulations. And this is a pretty light presentation. You're going to be doing a lot of self-exploration, though, on your whip species, but also on the laws and regulations of wildlife species here in Minnesota. And I'll give you some more information on that in an upcoming video. But today we're going to talk about the importance of laws. We'll follow up with some discussions as a group, either in Google Classroom or in class. We'll look at a case study about bighorn sheep. And we'll talk about the role of the DNR, or the Department of Natural Resources. So our two learning targets for today, we'll be able to evaluate the role of fish and wildlife laws and regulations in the environment. We'll be able to interpret a DNR regulation handbook to become familiar with the regulations in force for hunting and fishing. Okay. As we all know, laws are in place for a reason. Laws that are broken can result in fines, jail time, and a loss of hunting and fishing privileges. It's very important that we are informed about those laws before we hike up to our stand or go out in the middle of the lake so that we don't get caught doing something that we're not supposed to be doing. So something to think about before we meet again is what are some hunting and fishing laws that you all have experience with. This could be either a story that you've heard from someone about a law maybe being violated, or perhaps just a law that you know of in general. Okay, so think about that. I have a couple of videos here that you can definitely watch, and in class we'll spend a lot of time watching some videos of poaching and of the sorts, and talk about laws and people that break them and the consequences that follow, because it's important to know what those are and what the consequences are of breaking the laws, hopefully as a way to incentivize you to not break the laws. Okay, so I have given you an article, and I want you to read that article individually or with a buddy and research the current regulations of bighorn sheep in Colorado. And I want you to get ready to discuss these as a class, some of these questions. So what are the current regulations in Colorado? What are some of the issues presented in the article? How has human interactions with the sheep influenced population? And what can be done to solve this moving forward? And consider the current laws and regulations. So you're going to have to do some additional research in addition to the information that's provided in the article. The article will look something like this. Let me pull it up for you here real quick. The article will look something like this for you guys, and you will read this article about the bighorn sheep. It's from August 1st, 2019. Read this, answer those questions, be prepared to share next time we chat. Thank you.